sunset box red, sneak up to the rooftop. Last night, cherry lip gloss, said I kissed off 2 a.m. Came and went out your end as it slid into my, looked at my.
Being back at DePaul is kind of weird. I haven't been here since I graduated, since the day that I graduated almost 2 years ago.
Kind of morning.
My freshman year dorm, where these fences are, this is right where it was. I always wanted to play a college sport. When growing up, it was soccer, but then in high school, transitioned quickly to focusing on track. So track's something that I definitely wanted to do in college, and DePaul as a whole has a great relationship with my high school. I think all those things working together allowed me to run here, and it seemed like the best place for me. At DePaul, I majored in economics, but I also was an art minor up until senior year. I'd always talked about learning guitar and never really got around to it. I got a couple junior guitars when I was younger, but never really learned. And so it's something that I kept bringing up to my dad when I graduated high school. And so he went to a garage sale and found a $20 guitar. It was kind of broken, but he knew that I wanted to play, and so he ended up getting it for me. And yeah, just sort of started from there and started learning via YouTube and teaching myself. Shortly after becoming a little bit better at it, I started filming it and posting it on Facebook, and it got a really positive reaction, and so that sort of kept me going. All right, so I'm gonna play my first attempt at writing a song. It's called 11/8%. About a year after learning how to play guitar, I wrote my first ever song in the building behind me, my fraternity during college. I wrote it in the basement in this little closet room so nobody could hear me because I was still sort of, not super confident, but it turned out pretty well, and that's what gave me the confidence to keep moving forward, keep writing, and showed me that there might be some future career with it.
Wise boy, it's so easy when loving ain't the same.
This is the room that I practiced for my first show. I wrote my first song. I did a lot of musical learning and a lot of playing and a lot of growing creatively and with my artistry in this room. It's not the most glamorous setup by any means, but it was the only private place in the house where I could really work on what I needed to work on and sort of have that space. All right, thank you. Let me know what you guys think. My first gig ever was at the Swizzle Stick Bar, which is now under a different name, but it was an acoustic show, a 3-hour acoustic set with my buddy Kevin, and he's actually the one that motivated me to play it, set it all up. I didn't really know what to expect, so I wasn't really nervous about it. We had practiced a lot going into it, and it ended up being a really good time. A bunch of friends came out, and that's what really motivated me to keep it going.
Cold beer on Friday night, pair of jeans that fits us right. And ready to go.
In the music industry, there's a lot of things that are out of your hands and out of your control, but I realized early on that social media was one of those things that I can control my own fate. And not being in a major music hub, growing up in Indiana, I realized that my only chance in reaching those audiences and those people would be through social media. When people think of artistry and creativity, I feel like they rarely think of the business side of things. Coming from a business background, majoring in economics, I feel like having the business mindset going into things sets me apart from other artists, and I feel like benefits me overall.